Hello and welcome to a new episode, this time with the amplifier and tuner board. Again, I will not show you how I replace all the capacitor. I have already done this as far as I have them. Some are back ordered and need to wait until I get them. This will take several weeks, unfortunately. What needs to be said when you are replacing the capacitors, ensure that you use some glue to get the big ones there. Otherwise, there's a risk of destroying the wires. That's already happened and someone fixed it. Maybe you can see this here. So someone already fixed this. Got the same issues on unit number 2 for the capacitor here. This wire was broken, so I had to replace this. After 35 years that might happen, so check all the joints to avoid getting any cold joints here. The panel itself is here, the amplifier. We have the tuner section here, the phono amplifier and the switches for source and other modes. You can see there are some empty places here for the components. I guess, and as I figured out, this is because of the different types. I always get type 30, so the 70 CD555/30 is something we can get in Austria and maybe Germany. I have seen one from Poland, a 32, and that's mainly because they're using a different frequency for the tuner. So there might be some other components here. He also points out here the different panels, names. What is very interesting is this side here. There would be a huge integrated circuit missing. What could this be? I have no idea. Maybe a PPL tuner? A digital PPL tuner? I'm not sure. I've done some research. This is a DIP 30 pins, and I haven't found a Philips PPL tuner with 30 pins. I think there's someone out with 28 pins. There would be one from Sony. I'm not sure, but it looks like it is a kind of tuner with some coils here. Would make sense, but maybe that's type 35, which I have never seen so far. I noticed it was also sold in Australia, and maybe this is something from Australia. Oh, something here. Would be interesting to know. If you have a device, a 35, just let me know if there's something here, if they're using this section or not. There's also here connector missing with BIL. B-I-L. I have no idea what this could mean. 15 volts and the fine tuning. Interesting. This board is fully working. I had problems in unit 2. There was, of course, one wire broken here, but also the transistors for the mute circuit, which are here. And there's also a very important fusible resistor here, which creates the 15 volts with help of this little guy. This also can be broken if you switch on the device and you do not see the power LED. That is the reason why, because this one is broken. Anyway, check the mute circuit here. To do this, I recommend to unplug the audio in cable here and first check the input of the equalizer panel. If you're getting some inputs from the equalizer panel through this cable, if it's connected and you try to measure anything, those things, they can bring it down, the signal, and then you aren't going to measure anything. So first check if there's an input, connect, and if then there's just ground here on the inputs, then it's the mute circuit which is gone. I had to replace both transistors, and there was also a diode broken in unit number 2. There was maybe over voltage, the voltage too high, not 37 volts, which comes in from this cable, from the power supply. Well, that might be one of the reasons. However, it is fixed, and as I said, this one is working. Oh, boring, isn't it? However, we're going to clean the switches. And we're also going to clean the contacts on the back side. What we're also going to do is to replace the thermal compound here on those 3 little fellows. I'm going to do this also at the power supply panel. There's also a little fellow who likes to get some cooling. Okay, well, perfect. That was easy, wasn't it? So, well, not much to do for us here. Everything is working. Let's put this back into the sound machine, or what's left of the sound machine, and check if everything is working. Okay, there's one last thing. When I'm working on this unit number 3, on this sound machine, I always have a odor in my nose. I don't know where it comes from. Now I figured out when I replaced everything here that someone spilled perfume over the machine. And hell, it smells. This might be the reason why we can see here on the power supply panel, it's yellow on the surface, and now it's clear. That's perfume. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Cheers!